Imagine finding $400 million in gold and realizing it's the worst thing that ever happened to you. In 1988, Tommy Thompson did what governments and corporations failed to do. He found the SS Central America, the legendary ship of gold, buried under 8,000 feet of crushing ocean pressure. While others gave up, Tommy built a 6,000-pound underwater robot named Nemo. When the first gold bar flickered onto his monitor, history was made. But in that exact moment, Tommy stopped being a hero and became a target. Because finding the gold didn't just make him rich, it made 160 powerful investors believe they owned him. And once that gold surfaced, Tommy understood something terrifying. The treasure wasn't the danger. The people waiting for it were. Tommy Thompson didn't just find gold. He found a way to outmaneuver the smartest money in America. 160 investors had poured $12 million into his mission, expecting fortunes beyond imagination. But when the gold hit the docks, Tommy stopped returning calls. He didn't hide in a cave. He hid in a courtroom. Using the gold itself, he hired elite lawyers and sued his own investors, trapping them in legal chaos for nearly 20 years. While court dates dragged on, lives collapsed. Retirements vanished. Some investors died before seeing a single dollar returned. Tommy wasn't running from the law yet. He was running from the people who believed the gold belonged to them. And in 2012, when a judge finally demanded answers, Tommy Thompson walked out his front door and disappeared. Tommy Thompson lived like a billionaire with the digital footprint of a dead man. He fled to a Florida mansion called Graceland, but every detail of his life was ruled by paranoia. He wore gloves to touch his own doorknobs. He refused banks, credit cards, or cell phones. Every month, he paid $3,000 in rent using damp envelopes stuffed with cash. Inside the house, authorities later found suitcases filled with $100 bills. Money so untouched it had begun to grow mold. Not because he was poor, but because he was terrified to spend it. For years, Tommy watched the world through cracked blinds, guarding a secret worth hundreds of millions. But the U.S. Marshals were learning how he thought, and the net was tightening. The most dangerous man in the world isn't the one with the gun, it's the one with the secret. U.S. Marshals finally tracked Tommy Thompson by following the only person he trusted, his girlfriend. They cornered him at a Hilton hotel in Boca Raton, expecting resistance. Instead, they found a tired man with wild hair, surrounded by fake identities and silence. Tommy was arrested without a fight, but when authorities searched his storage units and accounts, they hit a wall. No gold, no coins, no treasure. They had the man, but the $400 million was still missing. Tommy was in handcuffs, yet somehow he still had leverage. Today, Tommy Thompson sits in a prison cell, not for stealing gold, but for refusing to speak. Every morning he wakes up owing the government another $1,000 in fines. The judge asks the same question again and again. Where are the gold coins? Tommy's answer never changes. I don't remember. He has spent nearly a decade in jail, losing his life one day at a time, choosing a cell over freedom just to protect a secret. Because Tommy Thompson understood something few people ever do. Money isn't power. Information is. Somewhere in the dark, those gold coins are still waiting. And before he was caught, Tommy Thompson made sure the world would never find them.